And we're back, guys, with episode 4 of NSB's The Trainee. This episode is called The PR Test and Unexpected Elimination. What is going on here? Let's find out. Here we go.
Now, obviously, this is an elimination episode.
Welcome back, stars, to The Trainee. And yes, the trainees will be voting someone to be eliminated today.
Yo,
And
I love
we have a special
Prince's
guest
fit.
to announce the elimination. With challenges to test the trainees' PR skills. This will be the most nerve-wracking week these trainees have ever done.
All right, here we go. Ooh, love that shot.
Like, this is like the only thing that I look forward to most of the time now. Like, I was like, man, this is so fun to be with the guys again. And yeah, I love this environment. I really look up to a lot of people here. So being in this environment brought me back, like, you know, back to life kind of.
Oh, I thought he meant the elimination. I'm looking forward to this. I misunderstood him for a second. I could see that. I could see why this would be so much fun for him. It's really cool.
Like, this is like the only thing that I look forward to most of the time now. Like, I was like, man, this is so fun to be with the guys again. And yeah, I love this environment. I really look up to a lot of people here. So being in this environment brought me back, like, you know, back to life kind of.
I'm a little nervous. Today is elimination day. That means that someone has to be eliminated. We all knew this was coming, but obviously none of us wanted this day to come.
I feel like everyone came back today with like a really good, refreshing energy. The last couple of episodes were a lot more physical, you know, with a little bit of rest and recovery. Now, obviously, this is an elimination episode. I think that's looming in the back of everybody's head. But at the same time, I think everyone just wants to like put their best foot forward. You know what I mean?
Is that, you know, I put a lot to the side for this, and knowing that I could get eliminated very quick, damn.
Honestly, I feel so great. I'm really glad to be back with the guys because, not gonna lie to you, those boys are like everything to me. You know, spending like 24 hours a day with them, it kind of creates like a hole in your heart when they're not there. So I felt kind of empty without them, especially without Patrick.
Oh.
To be honest, I am freaking nervous out of my pants right now. Not really for myself, but because I feel like someone is going to be leaving today.
That's sad. I don't know who it's going to be. I can't predict. Side note, unrelated, but kind of related. I love Jobber's hair like this. I just love the styling of it.
For myself, but because I feel like someone is going to be leaving today.
All right, trainees, let's get to the results.
I'm kind of nervous to see what the results are.
There are 3 factors in staying on the show: the Stario vote, the label vote, and the trainee vote.
You really never know, you know, like what could happen. But, you know, ever since I started Stario, I've actually been having a really good time on it.
I think on the show, it's so easy to forget that at the end of the day, the voting does matter, and it doesn't just come from one place. It doesn't just come from who the fans like. And that's something that I don't really think a lot of us thought of.
I'm missing Jason Lee. He means the world to me. And the fact that he was already eliminated kind of made me feel numb to the idea of elimination. Hey, if you're eliminated, it's over for you, buddy.
Here are the Stario vote results.
How did Constantine shoot all the way to the top?
Oh, wow.
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, where do they rank?
I was just like, holy fuck, this. I felt good about it, but I felt terrible.
Hey, I can't complain about that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I'm safe from elimination, because you never know. As far as the fans are concerned, I feel supported. I feel you supported. Stars, you got my back.
I saw myself at the bottom of the barrel.
Really?
Nobody likes seeing themselves at the lower tier. Nobody.
course.
The thing is, I kind of expected it. I know during like the first episode, a few episodes, that I didn't really show much of who I was and much of who I am. So I was like, you know what? I gotta turn it up a notch.
Being third place, it's a little concerning.
I was just really confused on how to use it and like what I was doing on Stario to get up on the leaderboards. So I wasn't really particularly sure how I would do on those leaderboards.
For me, ranking, like the exact ranking doesn't matter. I just don't want to be eliminated, to be honest.
I feel like, honestly, I haven't been doing much, but honestly, I was very happy with what I saw and the results, so.
I was lucky. I knew I was cooked. I wasn't promoting Stario well enough, but I was going crazy on content. So yeah, definitely.
So I know what Stario is. I don't know how it works in terms of choosing these guys. Is it like a poll? Is there a poll that people just vote on? Like, how does the actual voting system work on Stario? If you guys know, let me know.
I could have done better on that.
Constantine, you're texting hella on there. What's going on? I just remember looking at the corner of my eye and I saw Constantine's face and I could see that man was smiling. He was at the top of the leaderboard on Stario. I'm coming for your spot. Just wait.
Yo, Patrick, why are you at the bottom?
Some insider trading going on.
Insider trading.
This is suspicious, man.
I want the SEC here now.
I gotta lock in, especially on Stario. I need to be able to have more engagement. So whether it's finding more time, especially with my busy schedule with work, school, and then also trying to do the social media stuff, devoting more time to connecting with the fans and stuff like that. So me being at the bottom, I need to go ahead and devote more time in order for me to move up if I want to continue and win the show.
My second question is, how long were people voting for? Was it just since the last episode, the previous episode, when they announced at the end of the previous episode that this is how we're going to tally all the votes and this is where the votes are coming from, the producers, Stario, the members themselves? Was it like that whole week period, or has it been since the very beginning of the show, episode 1? That's another question I have.
I need to go ahead and devote more time in order for me to move up if I want to continue and win the show.
I'm not on top, but that's okay. I'm kind of okay with that. I like a small circle.
Work smarter, not harder.
You, the audience, can message the trainees on Stario.com to improve their rank on the Stario leaderboard. Click the link in the description to chat now.
Am I nervous? Nah. I didn't think I would be that low. But I'm not mad at it. It's just a sign to lock in.
Every time I get a message, I love replying to the people. Like, I literally take my time replying to every single one. So I try to make sure that the people that I'm talking to are getting the genuine like appreciation, and I love doing it anyway. But low-key, I need to promote my Stario more because I was low-key not getting that much message compared to the other guys anyway, you know?
In the beginning, it was just making friends. Now it's like, I want to win the show. I really want to win the show.
Now it's a competition.
Now on to the first challenge of the day, where the trainees will be tested on their PR skills. The trainees will be in a face-off to answer the most controversial questions on the spot. The first to hit the red buzzer will have the chance to answer first.
Looks intense. Oh my God, I'm nervous.
Why is it so quiet in here, though?
Jetty, man, I'm scared, Doug. Hey, good luck.
And bring on the judges.
Hello there.
Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, shoot, I didn't know we had judges here.
I know, yeah, so I thought too. Oh.
What? Whoa, Justin, what? Hey.
These judges have a background in media and entertainment, and are here to provide feedback to the trainees' answers and help improve their speech and PR training for the real world.
I did not know this was going to be a live judging system.
I don't know.
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you. My name is Sebastian.
I'm Jetty. Nice to meet you.
The rest of the trainees
So that's Justin Park, I believe. Yeah. It's so funny because I just reacted to Hello Gloom, and his song Somebody was featuring Justin Park. And now Justin Park shows up. Because I'm going to go see Hello Gloom and Kang Yu-chan and From 20 because they're coming here to Toronto and I'm going to go see them. So there.
And are here to provide feedback to the trainees' answers and help improve their speech and PR training for the real world.
I did not know this was going to be a live judging system.
I don't know.
Hi, guys. Nice to meet you. My name is Sebastian.
I'm Jetty. Nice to meet you.
The rest of the trainees are in a separate room and can watch the live broadcast of this challenge.
Okay.
Now, let's begin. A clip resurfaces of you jokingly saying something racially offensive.
Oh.
How do you approach this moving forward?
Whoa.
That's a crazy question, by the way. Okay,
That's a crazy question, but it's real. In the world that we live in right now and social media and how social media itself has kind of, developed and we developed with it, it's a real concern.
I see what this is. I see what this is.
It's not even, the question specifically says jokingly saying something racially offensive, but anything offensive, how are people going to take that when something you've said years ago or months ago is brought back to the limelight, right?
Approach this moving forward.
That's a crazy question, by the way. Okay, I see what this is. How do I answer this? How do I answer this question? I guess, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, what am I supposed to think right now? There's no excusable position that you can be in for saying anything racially offensive, even if it's a joke or if it's something that didn't even mean to say. But I do believe in second chances, and I do believe that people can learn from their mistake. And if they're willing to change from that, moving forward, approach things differently, and obviously they make a public statement and apologize about it, just your actions moving forward should display how you're changing.
I'm supposed to go after that? I don't know.
Yo.
Definitely don't say that.
Jetty.
Definitely don't say that. I mean, I know myself. I wouldn't do that. I just started social media. I don't know.
I think it just like boils down to like who you are as a person. Like everyone makes mistakes, you just gotta change.
You just pulled that right out of my mind. Like, that's so crazy. Thank you.
I've never seen
But you
someone
gotta say it
piggyback off
yourself.
someone in a
Wait, but Jenny, you gotta say it yourself.
Like, that's so crazy. Thank you.
I've never seen someone piggyback off of someone in a competition. Piggybacking off of what he said.
Where are you making the statement? Where and how?
I think it should be addressed to your fans.
Like what platform? On what platform? Story, post, video format, written format?
This is a bad look on everybody, regardless.
It's just very bad.
That's a good question. I think it's kind of situational. It depends on what happened and like what you're currently positioned. But it should be where as many people can see it.
I think it's pretty clear, man. I think we have a clear winner here.
Yeah.
Sebi, good job, man.
And what was your name again?
Jetty.
Yeah, whatever you did and whatever you said, don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that.
Bro, I had 2 minutes to think of an answer.
And he just said, yeah, what he said.
Right.
But just to rescue my brother, I felt like, on the spot, it is a hard question to answer, but definitely study up on his answer. He did a good job on that. His demeanor too, in explaining that on the moment, that was on point.
The thing about apologies that a lot of people can't grasp is that the truest, most genuine apology one can ever make is changed behavior. How have you improved since the last time that drama all went down? Right? And unfortunately, that's not something that's really tangible. You can't just flip a switch and change everyone's perception, change everyone's opinions about you. An apology helps, but I think an apology can only go so far. It's the first steps in changing and improving something about yourself and changing and improving the perception about you as well, especially if you're a public figure. But it starts with you from the inside out, and that trickles to all the people around you, all the closest people around you. And then, unfortunately, it's the public at large that gets the final, I guess, result of that. But changing who you are by improving your world beliefs, the way that you perceive other people, that's something that's organic. That's something that takes time. It takes time each and every single day for you to master. And we're always learning. We're always improving. And the goal is to move forward and not backwards, right? And again, that's something organic. It takes something to grow within you day by day by day to eventually get to where you need to be, the best version of yourself. And again, that's not something that's tangible, unfortunately. That's something that organically happens. So it takes time. It takes time for people to see for themselves that you've actually changed. And unfortunately, the general public are the last to truly, truly experience that with anyone who's a public figure. You know what I mean? So it's tricky. It's always going to be tricky, but an apology, a public apology, and taking an accountability, I think, is the best first step.
I'll be back. That question threw me so off guard. I thought they were gonna be like group related questions, like who do you like the least in the group or something like that. I was like, whoa, that took a turn.
You're in for a ride, bro.
I don't think he was really prepared, and he was the first one to go up there.
I said I don't know.
But
I don't even have an answer for that.
But that's honest. I don't know is honest. I think you might not like that answer, but what comes after that answer matters too, right? Because I don't know isn't just the end of that answer, the end of that question. But, to Jetty's credit, a lot of people feel like they know everything. They feel like they have the answers to everything. And really and truly, The answer, the most genuine answer you can give if you do not know is, I don't know. And I think more people need to come out and say, I don't know. Be willing to learn, always be willing to learn. But if you don't know, don't pretend to know. You know what I'm saying? So that was a real moment. And, I commend him for that.
Because I'm looking at the question and I'm like, dude, how would I know? I wouldn't know. I just wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't do it. Super embarrassing being pointed out. You know what I mean? That's the worst. Hopefully they didn't catch me getting red on camera. But yeah, no, sucks.
Yo, Jetty, next time you gotta answer the question, bro.
Next
He
contestant
did.
looking good
He gave the answer, but it was a bad answer. It was true in the moment, but
over there, though.
Are you flirting with the contestants?
I may be.
All right. What's up, Winter? What's up, judges?
Hello, hello,
What's up,
Winter.
Justin?
Hello, hello.
What's up, Winter? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Your ex-girlfriend posed viral TikTok saying you physically abused her. How do you approach this moving forward?
What is this? Immediately, I'm not answering this. I'm not prepared for this. I've never been taught this. So I'm just staying silent. I'm not answering this question.
You see. Well, I want to go second now. All right, I'll go. Just go to jail. Just go to jail. Just go to jail. It depends on whether she's telling the truth or not. I mean, that's the most important part. If she is telling the truth, then go to jail.
They go to jail.
But if she's not telling the truth,
Let's assume, because I know that you're a really good guy, obviously.
Yeah.
Like she's not telling the truth.
okay.
Then what?
If she's not telling the truth, that's tough. That's really tough.
It's a
Yeah.
tough one.
It's like a he said, she said thing, right? You just gotta be honest. You just gotta be honest and just be like, hey guys, like she's just not telling the truth, and there's no way that I can prove that right now. If I did something like this, then I would be held responsible for the actions that I did, but I didn't. I want to be able to do anything I can to prove that to you, but if I made her feel any type of way, I apologize for that to her, but...
Is he doing an apology video right now?
Oh, I didn't do it.
I have thoughts, but do you wanna give your own answer?
I'm not answering that.
You have
You're
to.
not gonna answer the question.
No, I'm just not gonna answer it.
Okay, interesting.
I'm not getting clipped on that. No offense, Joe.
Good man. Yeah. Wait, let me go in there.
I don't know. I don't know if not answering is the right because then that tells me, should that ever happen, and I obviously don't want this to ever happen to anybody, but should that ever happen, that tells me that Winter would just be silent. He wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't even touch that. And sometimes, depending on, how things spiral, like a domino effect, that can actually blow up in anyone's face and become a much larger issue than it was ever going to be. Again, we're talking about public figures here, right? So, I mean, the internet is a crazy place and people talk a lot of shit. My God. I mean, social media is basically all of us going to high school. We just are in different home rooms, really and truly. And our lockers are on different floors. But it's like the entire world has been thrust into this giant fucking high school. This is so crazy. But these are legitimate questions. They really and truly are. But how do you approach it? Lawyer up. I would lawyer up, because who knows how this is going to affect you, affect your job, affect your income, affect your family, affect your closest friends.
Okay, strategy, sure.
It is a tough question.
It's a stupid question. I'm not answering that.
I think Winter's saying I would never put myself in that situation.
Know your response.
But if someone lies about you, you don't have to be in any kind of situation to find yourself in that situation that the person has actually invented for you, invented for your reputation and image. So it's like, then what? Then what?
There is a right way to approach this. It does lean on the law at this point. If somebody is saying that you have done something against them, assault specifically, and it's not true, and that goes against that's gonna involve like our laws with like slander, like libel, anything like that. So instead of making a statement towards like your fans or anything like that, you should definitely approach this with a legal team first and foremost.
What did I say? Lawyer up.
Cover your bases because you do have resources,
Yeah.
and have a discussion with them, and then that's how you know exactly what to do, because this could be a civil lawsuit, somebody could be arrested. So always go to a professional first, especially like just contact the legal team.
But what if you don't have an illegal team? I am my own.
You have to get one.
That's a really good point. I didn't even think about that.
I've actually been in a couple suits, not regarding something like this, but still you want to confer with your legal before making any statements or putting any videos out, because you want to make sure that it aligns with the case.
That's true too, because if you, yes, always, because if you say something and you're telling the God honest truth and you are innocent, or maybe something went down, but nowhere near what has been exaggerated. Like, yeah, I met this person. Yeah, we were at the club together. She bought me a drink. I bought her a drink. And that's it. That's all. That's all that happened. We shared maybe 14 sentences with each other. And that's it. You know, and then maybe that person has turned it into, you know, and it's like, yeah, you don't want to say something that can unintentionally backfire on you. You know, by mistake, people take your words and they twist them into something else, right? So, yeah, lawyer up. Oh my God. I don't fault Winter for feeling the way he does. I don't want anyone to think that at all. I get it. I get that, like, he's like, no, I don't even want to touch it, because that's his way of protecting himself. And in a situation like this, you want to protect yourself. Whether you say something or not, you want to protect yourself. So I totally get where Winter is coming from.
We just should not be in these situations. Facts.
The PR team is there to protect you, because when it comes to a scandal or anything like that, it is not about what is true, what is false, what is being accused. It is about the opinion of the people.
The optics. It's always about the optics. I'm big on politics. I studied it. I'm still studying it. And if, you know, a lot of it is optics. You know, how does this make me look? Do we look like the winners? Am I big, tough, and macho? Because that's the perception I want everyone to view me as. Not naming names, but you know what I mean? And, you know, sometimes the optics are there because the truth behind it isn't really the truth. You know what I mean?
What is true, what is false, what is being accused. It is
But it's
about
important.
the opinion of the people.
Yeah.
I think he still gets a green, because the honesty part for me was like, that's key.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for the answer. That's really good insight. Good luck.
Oh.
What? This is a learning moment too. Sometimes saying nothing is better than saying something.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still learned all the knowledge, and I appreciate that.
Dog, holy crap.
That's what I'm saying, though, because if you say something yourself and maybe it's not... I really like Jobber's fit. I gotta say, I'm sorry. Back to the more serious topic. I think that, you say something and it's like... it backfires on you. And, you know, letting legal do their thing is the best thing you can do.
I mean, I was just thinking, I'm just gonna be honest, like, of what I would do. But I mean, it's like when you're on the spot, you gotta think fast. Being in entertainment for quite a long time, I can honestly say that I've been hit with a lot of these type of scenarios in my life. And it's so cool to see how other people's brains, you know, think when it comes to these hard situations, because all of these questions put you in a corner. What was your name?
Kat.
Kat.
Nice to meet you.
Winter?
Candace.
Winter.
Hello.
Oh, who's that?
Hi, I'm Patrick. Nice to meet you. Hello. Say hello. Hello, what's your name?
Candace.
Candace
Did he
Patrick.
say
Seeing how they-
annyeonghaseyo? Did he?
Hello. Say hello. Hello, what's your name?
Candace.
Candace Patrick. Seeing how they answered previously, especially to the other replies, I was like, okay, we've got some tough cookies here. So I gotta make sure that my answers are also, one, good, and also two, it's applicable to them where they understand it and my reasoning is properly thought out to them.
Fans ask you to participate in a political movement against your personal beliefs. How do you approach this?
Can I answer before anybody else? If it's against my beliefs, the answer is no. Sorry.
Are they gonna kiss right now?
Just kiss.
Kiss!
Don't post anything political. That would just be my answer.
Do I answer now?
I don't know. I didn't answer the last one.
Do you want to agree or disagree, or Give your own answer?
I think for my personal answer, for this one, definitely before posting anything like this, I'd go ahead and reach out to your social media team or your manager or anything first to see what you do. Because the thing is, the fans are expecting a personal connection. They're going to keep bombarding you, especially if something big is going on. So before you go ahead and post your own political thing or whatever, go ahead and double check first. The way that a person has to portray themselves on social media in order for you to have it minimized with all the repercussions. I go to Berkeley, by the way.
I like his answer.
I liked his answers.
Thanks, judges.
Thank you for playing.
Yo, my heart hasn't pumped like this in a minute. Oh my goodness.
These are good questions. These are very, 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 very good questions. If you follow me on social media, you should know that I actually get really political, and I'm very outspoken about what I believe in and the shit that I absolutely fucking disagree with. And we're seeing happen in real time, and people are still denying what the fuck is even happening in real time. Just don't post anything political. Yeah, it's going to come up to the individual, but also the optics, right? Some people don't like what I have to say, and that's fine. I have friends, I have very close friends, I have family members who disagree with me, that swing the other way politically, and we're cool. We're fucking cool. We disagree. We get at each other's throats, but I always think to myself, like, why is that okay? Why is it okay for me to like disagree and want to fucking kill these people who I love dearly, but like other people, it's like a straight up write-off, a straight up cancel. And it's like, does it really have to be like that? Does it? I believe also there's boundaries. If you push the boundaries a little too far, then yes, maybe you should step away and cut people off. But there are people in my own personal life who disagree with the things I believe in, and I think they're crazy for it. But guess what? I'm still crazy in love with those people. That's the human experience. That's the human experiment.
Yo, my heart hasn't pumped like this in a minute. Oh my goodness.
I just want to say, been a fan of you since 7th grade.
Seventh grade, how old are you?
19.
Oh.
That's Gen Z.
I've been there since Fake Love Remix. As soon as I walked in, I saw my childhood idol, Justin Park. I kid you not, I've been listening to his music since I was 12 years old. And the fact that I was in the same room as him, and he was judging me? The other judges, we don't really care about them. Justin Park though, hey, that's my guy.
The label asks you to do a sensual scene with another member of the boy group. How do you approach this?
Oh. Hella down. Any promo is good promo. Just kidding. No, but if it's a sensual scene, it goes ahead and it depends on what type of the scene is. Of course, my feelings matter first, so it's like if I'm not comfortable with it, then it's okay. But at the end of the day, it's within the boy group, so it's within a confined area and like people that you know. So you know there's no secret animosity going on.
Yeah.
Well, judging from your recent social media posts, you seem to be very comfortable with it.
So it's within a confined area and like people that you know. So you know there's no secret animosity going on.
Yeah.
I think another thing to add is definitely based on the boundaries of the boys. Because we had a similar situation last week. They were trying to make me and Gilbert like grind on top of each other for a video, and obviously I tried to like redirect the situation. And I was like, hey, do you mind if we hold that off for later? I feel like we haven't gotten to know each other too well yet to be able to do that, but.
Yeah, take him out to dinner first.
So as long as the boundaries aren't crossed, I think it's good.
I believe in the power of the buzzer, so I think we should just give it to who answered first correctly, or with the answer that we like.
All right, much love.
I hate to see you leave, but I love to see you go.
Love you, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, be comfortable with each other. Like, I have a pretty large friend group, and they span like different ages and generations. And it's been like that since high school. And here's the crazy thing, and this goes for everybody. Not all relationships are the same. Like, the way that I can talk and maneuver around one group is completely different from how I can talk and maneuver around another group. And also, our relationships with individual people within any group are also very different. It's going to be the same way in this group. It's the same way for every group of people. That's just what happens when you put a bunch of human beings together, right? It depends on our shared beliefs, our interests, what we don't like as well. Some people bond because of the things that they hate together, right? So,
much love.
But it has to be consensual, and it absolutely has to be something that everybody is on the same page with.
I hate to see you leave, but I love to see you go.
Love you, bro.
Oh,
Riley.
that's a jacket.
That's a fit too.
I had no idea what kind of question they're gonna put up, and I also know Patrick's really, really smart. So I kind of walked up going into it like low-key, chances are I'm just gonna lose.
You get caught using performance enhancement drugs after an event where it was not allowed. How do you approach this?
Ooh.
Who got it?
You go first.
First off, before I answer any question like this, I should be talking to my PR team, right? So.
Holy glaze, oh my God.
This is a really odd case, I'm not prepared for it. I think the first thing I would probably do was, I don't know, bro. I feel like this is a PR question. I had to go to my PR team.
Listen, keyword, you get caught. I hella did it, the glove fit. The glove fit, you know what I mean? But the thing is, before I make any public statements, first off, contact the PR team. 100%, like it was me. So at the end of the day, like you gotta go ahead and you gotta make a public statement eventually. Taking accountability is very big. You got caught, Brad. Like you have to understand that there are actions for your consequences. Everyone lives with their decisions. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. So just because like this happened, you can go ahead and change what goes on moving forward. You can't change what happened previously.
I love it when he speaks.
This guy wants to get clipped so badly.
I love it when he talks.
I will no longer accept contact the PR team as a full answer from this point onward. Since you gave, in my opinion, a full answer as to what you're going to do, I'm going to have to give the point.
I agree on that.
To Patrick.
It was well said, it was well said.
Damn.
It's okay, you still have your cunty ways.
You have your country ways.
I think in my mind, I'd rather not like put any light on the fact that it can associate with me at all. I have no association with it, and I don't want to have to talk about it as if like it was instigating.
So I performed at over 100 shows. You would think that I don't get nervous, especially at something like this no more. But I was walking with my legs shaking, yo.
Hey, Ja, you got this on lock, man. You got this on lock. I'ma just learn from you. We got a meeting after this. I gotta come talk with you.
Bring in the next contestant.
Let's go.
Ja, nice to meet you.
What's up,
man? Brother?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Hello, nice to meet you. Candace?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. And Justin, of course.
Of course.
You get caught for stealing a producer's composition or beat after you release the song. How do you approach this?
Oh, shit.
I think it all depends first if I've stolen intellectual property and if it's trademarked and whatnot. So you have to go ahead and see first, like, did I actually do it before you go ahead and say something? So if the connotation on caught is, oh, he's just beefing with me on Twitter, then it's like not really a big deal. It's just all assumption. Because you see people out here all the time using free beats on YouTube, Babytron, all these other people. It's free.
To my knowledge, I believe that there is a constant ID matched with each song that is posted to DSPs, which means that if it is actually stealing, the song would be immediately removed, and the respective team that has a song can also request it to be removed. But let's say that there is a situation where it is like a misuse of sampling a song, then I myself, or I would have a team person reach out to the respective party and struck a deal. Everyone in the music, you know, they want respect in their work, which is very understandable. They may want to receive a percentage of the money that the song generates. So I think that there's a deal that can be struck between both parties to win.
Okay, I know the answer that I like.
That's a tough one.
Does anybody want to say something before I say something?
I mean, they're both really good answers. Understanding that, like, you can't do it alone because, like, if you do, most of the time it does not work out, so.
Yeah, in that situation, definitely you want to make sure that, to make the situation smooth out, it's like, man, you got to confer with the person who's, you know, accusing you of these things. Because, I mean, if you did end up sampling something and you didn't credit them, it's like, you got to give them a percent or like pay them for it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give my point to Ja.
You had a good run though.
You had a good run, great run. Amazing run.
I fucked it up, goddamn.
My boy.
No, there wasn't, Patrick, there was no, they both gave like the correct answer. You know what I mean? There was no wrong answer that was given.
Yeah. No, I thought I did a really good job just because having to have Ja, who has done the PR, has done this for a very long time.
Yeah,
Me being able to at least get to a point where I get to debate with him, it was like, okay, maybe I am built for this a little bit.
Yeah, Ja is coming from like the technical experience of making music.
Hey guys. Who's this guy?
Hi, my name's Constantine.
Our current number one.
You end up falling in love with a superfan.
Oh.
How do you approach this?
I understand that social media and having a fan base also comes with a responsibility. You know, showcasing your relationship or your personal life on social media can tarnish your brands, your social media.
I wish I had this question.
Although I do fully believe that even idols are humans as well. And I want to fight for a world where being a human, you have a voice to be able to express whether it's your love life, you know, something that's personal to you, such as a personal belief as well. But I do believe that it's up to the individual.
You said it like perfectly, but yes, I do think it depends on the individual more than anything, depending on how those two people decide on going about that.
So you always want to be careful, regardless of who it is. It might be another celebrity, it might be another public figure, or someone that just works in the industry. They don't have to be in front of the camera. They could be working behind the camera. And right off the bat, you already have a lot of things in common because you work within the same field. It might be a little different specifically, but you work within the same industry. So already off the bat, there's already a starting point. There's already a jumping off point, which is good, which is great for any relationship. But first of all, the fan already knows who you are. They already like what you do, right? So that's good. But I think any genuine relationship has to start off with a base of friendship first. And I know a lot of people don't like hearing that. Well, I don't have to be friends with this person to fall in love with them. I mean, like, we'll get to know each other once we're in a relationship. A lot of people go into relationships that way. And that's a giant red flag. And we've all done it. And that's because without the base of friendship first, it can never really grow and blossom into something that truly falls into the category of love. Actual, genuine, true love. A lot of people go into these relationships already at 100. Already at 100. Already doing the most. But that's how these things fail. That's how these things explode in people's faces and backfire. It has to be natural. It has to be organic. And what better natural, organic way than an actual friendship, right? You think of the people in your life that you're friends with. You love them. Your closest friends, you love them. Did it begin at 100? Did you fall in love with them at first sight? No. You learned to love them through the experiences, through the memories you guys created with each other. And that goes with every and all relationships, right? So the basis of a friendship comes first, and through that, it blossoms into love. I love my friends, but I grew to love them by starting off with liking them, just liking them. A lot of people don't focus on the liking aspect of any relationship. It's all love, 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 love. It's too much. It's too overwhelming. Back off. Get your own sandwich. Too many people gloss over the liking aspect of a relationship, right? I know somebody that tells me all the time they love their family, but they don't like their family. And I get it. Like, it makes sense. They love them, but they don't necessarily like them. And I think you have to like somebody first and foremost for any kind of love to follow and actually be worth something. So yeah, I would caution that like anybody can have a relationship with a fan, but I think that it has to be coming from a place where there's a natural progression for that relationship. It's not just like we met and now we're in love, or maybe they fooled around and now we're in love. Like, there has to be a basis of friendship first for it to really mean something and develop into something more genuine and far greater. Yeah?
I do believe that it's up to the individual.
You said it like perfectly, but yes, I do think it depends on the individual more than anything, depending on how those two people decide on going about that.
I mean, Java's gonna have to take that from me, man. Solid answer. Constantine, good shit, bro.
Good job, brother.
Oh, Gilbert, here we go.
How you doing, man?
Hey,
Hello, hello.
Fans accuse you for only caring about money. How do you...
First of all, consult the team, as always. But my personal approach to this is always to say, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I need to pay bills. I have rent to pay. Unfortunately, if I could not care about money, I really wouldn't. But the reality of this earth is that we are the only animals that pay to live here.
Okay.
What you guys?
I think they liked your answer.
He goes to Brooklyn!
I mean, with any passion can also come money. And if you are good at what you do, obviously you will make money doing it. I would honestly open up to the fan base and be honest with it. It's not no secret that a creator or a musician makes money doing it. What I would like to do is contribute innovation to what I do and provide something of value and say that what I do is something that's worth making money.
What was your name again?
Gilbert.
Gilbert, hi. I hated your answer.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Look on the board. Fans accuse you for only caring about money. So to reaffirm what people have always speculated about you and say, yeah, I do only care about the money. That's not the right way to approach it. They are the priority. The money, obviously, the money is good. The money is very helpful, but you get your money from them, and you gotta remember that.
I want to say why I liked your answer a lot. I think it's communication is key. It's like talking to your fans about someone accusing you online about this, and also how do you offer value back to the fans. I highly respect artists who can do something to make a change with the money that they make. And if that's the situation and you can do something positive for the community with the money you make, I think that's the best way to approach it.
I think for your craft, if you're doing something worthwhile that you're really passionate about, your fans are gonna see that, and that's gonna matter more than any statement you put out. Yeah, like the statement is really important, but the fans care about you and what you're doing, and that's why they're supporting you. If you're putting your time and money into making your craft good for your fans are gonna continue to support that, and your fan base is also gonna grow.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Exactly.
Jaw, I think you got that one.
Good job.
Fair and square.
Brother. I like your answer.
Thank you, thank you.
No.
People in my chat have joked about that before, so, and I've always given kind of the answer of well, I mean, I'll be honest, rent's due at the end of the month for everybody, right? But I also understand, the pitfall of why my answer is not good. It just kind of says, oh well, instead of turning a negative thing into a positive, which is basically what Kat was saying. So I fully agree with her feedback. It's a learning lesson, a lesson in which I got torn apart.
Well, I mean, this is how you learn. But look, most of my reactions have been going on Patreon. And my Patreon's behind a paywall. So you gotta pay to see the vast majority of the stuff that I'm reacting to. Like 90% of the stuff that I'm reacting to is all going on Patreon. And it's because I realize that I'm sitting here and I'm reacting to things hours on end, and it's I'm not making anything out of it. I should be making something out of it. Why not? If people like what you have to say and what you're doing, they'll pay. They'll pay to show up, right? And I get that money is tight for a lot of people around the world right now, and some have it a little better than others, of course. It's always nuanced, but still, money is a thing. It's a very important thing. It's one of the most important things that we're ever going to have to experience and deal with in our lives, regardless of our age. In fact, it gets even more important the older we get. So every week I put out a schedule. I always give more than what I list on that schedule because I always want to give, because I know people are paying. So if I list 10 things, I'm really going to probably post 20 things or 25 things. Because I don't want anyone to ever think that their money's going to waste and I'm not working hard enough. I've actually had people turn around and be like, Marco, you need to slow it down. I'm like, okay, you're right. Here's another 30 videos. But money's a thing. It's one of the most important things that we unfortunately have to live with and deal with.
About that before, so, and I've always given kind of the answer of well, I mean, I'll be honest, rent's due at the end of the month for everybody, right? But I also understand,
food, clothing,
the pitfall
leisure.
of why my answer is not good. It just kind of says, oh well, instead of turning a negative thing into a positive, which is basically what Kat was saying. So I fully agree with her feedback. It's a learning lesson. A lesson in which I got torn apart.
Hello. Hi.
Prince, here we go.
Hi.
My name is Prince.
You're asked to break up with your girlfriend for the sake of your boy group. How do you approach this?
It really boils down to your values and what is more important to you. I would make sure that I wouldn't be in that position in the first place where
Let's say you are in that position.
Okay.
Let's give an actual answer now.
He's dodging that.
reflect on what you value most, and you can make your decision after that.
What is the decision? Oh my God.
Okay.
Just give us an answer.
God.
I wouldn't.
Well, he's not giving an answer.
I wouldn't break up with my girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all they want to know.
I think it boils down to respect. Right now in my life, career is more important to me, and I would prioritize that.
I think when you're making a decision like this, yeah, definitely. Like, well, if you're in a relationship, it's definitely a conversation you two need to have. Like, don't just make a choice and be like, oh no, I'm gonna go back. Like, stand on business. Be a man and be like, okay, this is my decision and I'm gonna stick with it.
Do you guys remember? I reacted to it. Actually, it was like one of the last videos I reacted to before going to LA and meeting Jawver and the boys. But do you remember the blind date video? Jawver, I believe, she cut the date short, I think, because she had asked him if he had gone to college or university, and he was like, no. And I literally had to step in and say, that's his choice. You know, college, university, you can always go back to school at any age. That's the beauty. That's the beautiful thing about college or universities. You can always go back at any age. Should your career change? Should you decide to do something different with your life? Like, I have friends right now in their 40s who have literally gone back to college months ago. It's a beautiful thing. It's a great opportunity for anyone to take advantage of. The point is, right now, Jawver says his career is his priority, but that can change. What if he does stumble upon someone who he becomes smitten with and develops a relationship with and wants to marry eventually, right? That's okay. That's human. That's fine. And if he wants to give up music, he can do that too. Personally, I would hate to see that, but life happens, bro. Life happens. And sometimes we take different routes, different turns on our journey through life, and it takes us to places we least expect, and we end up happier there by the end of it, right? You never know until you try. Anything can change. And right now, his priority is music. That's a beautiful thing. But should it ever change, that's a beautiful thing too.
Yet again, Jaw,
our public speaker.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. What I've tried to do, trying to get all the good points in, but I wasn't answering the questions directly. What I should have done is said my answer and then explain why. Instead, I was explaining what I would do prior or why this and that. It's okay. I learned, but
The nerves, I was the last one. So nervous. I didn't know what question I was gonna have. We had 3 judges. I was really nervous.
Okay, let me go back to Prince for a second because I think he's right. I get his approach, absolutely. I don't think anybody should give up their relationship with someone because they're in a group. You know what I mean? There's an entire life that everybody had before joining this group. And guess what? There's going to be an entire life that they live outside of the group as well, right? Why should everything stop because you're making music or you're pursuing your career? You know what I mean? Like, I do this, but I don't do this 24/7, although it feels like it. I don't do it 24/7. I have a life outside of this.
or why this and that. It's okay.
Keeping
I
the
learned,
relationship
but,
is, I think, the right
nerves,
thing.
I was the last one. So nervous. I didn't know what question I was gonna have. We had 3 judges. I was really nervous.
All right, let's go closer.
You're asked to make a statement that goes against your religious beliefs.
So I respect all cultures and everyone. And I would not make a public statement that goes against my belief. I would want a fan base that can respect that. Those who don't, I'd be happy to wave them goodbye.
May I go? So honestly, I'd probably do almost the exact same as him because I'm very strong on my beliefs. That is something that I want to make sure that my fan base and the people that support me for what I do, I would never make a statement going against my religious belief because that just shows my morality. My mom has always mentioned to me, she's always stern, she's like, hey, in this sort of scene, you're gonna have some situations where they're gonna, test your beliefs. And I won't fold under any pressure when it comes to my beliefs.
Religious beliefs and political beliefs, unfortunately, they go hand in hand. There's a very thin line between the two of them.
Simply for the fact that, like Ja said it first, I'm gonna just give the point to him. Yeah.
Both really good answers.
Both great answers. Like, be firm in your beliefs and don't feel pressure to make a public statement, mainly because you don't have to.
Your values and your beliefs are like one of like the only things that people can't take away from you. Be firm in your beliefs, stick with that, and yeah, that was really great answers for both of you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yet again, Ja. Last one standing, baby.
All right, do a flip.
His answer was exactly how mine was going to be. I believe that in this scene and in this industry that we're trying to become a part of, this sort of questionnaires, this sort of things will come about. You never know when it's gonna happen, and you need to be on the spot and on the dot of like how you're gonna approach the situation.
I thought the whole thing, yes, it was useful, but for it to be on-camera activity, I found that to be very like counterintuitive.
Some people say that this life is not for everyone, but I truly believe that with effort and with time and patience and just working at it, anyone can become who they want to be. And I can see that within the other trainees as well. I can tell who wants it more than others by the way they move.
Okay, now it's time for the trainees to see their result in the label vote.
We're once again sitting on a couch in a circle, facing somebody who is about to tell us something very scary.
Well, I'm fried.
So we don't know too much about who the label is, how they vote for us, what their criteria is. I genuinely have no idea where I'm about to be on this leaderboard.
Ready, guys?
Yes, sir.
Whoa, top tier. Whoa. 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 Oh, lower tier. Closer in Prince? Really?
What?
Okay. I wish we got this for the voting, the Stario voting. We didn't get this. Okay. I mean, how are they deciding this? Like who's the most like goody two shoes, or who's the most entertaining, who's the most funniest, who's the most well behaved? You know what I mean? Like what's the criteria?
Honestly, I'm okay with that. Hey, we're mid as fuck. Yo, Mark and Prince, how do you feel, bro?
Okay.
Yo, Patrick, you were at bottom of Stario, top here, so it evens out.
Because I'm a top and bottom, switch.
He's versatile. He's a very versatile guy.
Nobody's safe, bro.
I feel like it was pretty accurate. The only one that was kind of shocking to me was Winter, but I feel like Winter has been a really big personality in this show.
Yeah, bro, the next one you gotta clutch up.
Honestly, I was very surprised at where I was. I thought I didn't do shit. You know what I mean?
Seeing Jetty being at the very top was kind of surprising. I didn't think I thought he was gonna be like on the lower end of like high tier. I also didn't know that that's how they're gonna be ranking it.
Sayat was joking like, do I have permission to talk to you, Mr. High Tier, Mr. Super Tier? And I was like, you must address me by my rank on Starry. Nah, I'm just joking. Number 5, back in line.
Now the trainees will be hooked up to a lie detector for this next challenge.
Another table game, I'm good off that. I was scared, and I sat in the middle.
It's definitely stressful, I'm not gonna lie, because if you capping, that light's gonna turn red.
Who do you think is the least attractive in the group?
Oh, come on. No, I don't like questions like these.
If you capping, that light's gonna turn red.
Who do you think is the least attractive in the group?
And why do they have Prince up there like that?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Oh, can I go first?
Wait,
wow, wow.
I haven't answered that.
Damn, okay.
Putting me on the spot right here, holy.
Oh, he's the one. Is he the? Wait, they're giving him the question. Is that why? Is that what that meant? I'm sorry.
Who do you think is the least attractive in the group?
Okay, so they're giving him the question to answer. Okay, I was like, why is he up there? Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
Wow, wow.
I haven't answered that.
Damn, okay.
Putting me on the spot right here, holy.
Okay, if it was me and my finger was attached to this damn thing, I would say like myself. I feel like I'm the most unattractive, but I don't know. Like that's what I would believe, but I don't know if it's gonna read it that way.
Can I say myself? I think it's Riley.
That's crazy.
No, I'm gonna give her a real answer. Okay? The real. Bro, am I not supposed to answer the question truthfully?
Listen, you've had the cop out. I don't know why you just...
You know, I think it's Patrick. Like, seriously, I think it's Patrick. I think he's chopped. Like, look at my face. I'm serious. Like, I think it's patchy. Yeah.
The light's still green.
Is it because
The
of
lights are
Filipino?
green. Huh?
Green is Filipino?
No, it's just like I don't like your attitude sometimes.
Hey, Patrick, I think you're pretty cute.
No, I want him though. I want that pizza.
I don't think attractiveness is just looks. I think
Personality's
it's
huge.
also about your character and your heart and how you
That's
treat
why I
other
don't like
people.
your attitude.
I think it's I do it on a scale based on would I let this person date my daughter? And like Gilbert, I would for sure let date my daughter.
Oh, 100%.
One person I would not let date my daughter.
It might go off.
Jenny. Wow.
Also remember, when the cameras are not rolling, he's still here.
I know. I love Jenny. I would not let him date my daughter.
Why?
I would.
Why? I'm not gonna lie to you. If my daughter were to come to me and be like, I want to date this guy Jetty, if I didn't know him at all personality-wise, just looked at him on the outside, I'd be like, dang, this guy definitely pulls mad girls. And not gonna lie, with the amount of edits I've been seeing of Jetty,
I know we've all seen episode 2 and what happened with Jetty on episode 2, but I honestly think that is a respectful and honorable thing that he did.
Who in the group do you
Okay, wait. You know how I said earlier that like, yeah, our relationship and experiences with different people are always gonna differ. They're gonna differ person to person, group to group, right? Sayat is so real for that because there are people who I absolutely love with all my heart. I've had some of the best memories created with those people. I would never want to work with them. We would be terrible working with each other, and they would be terrible working with the other people that I know. There's limits and boundaries to things, and people act differently. They become different in different situations, and I just think that that's a very real human answer. It's a reality.
Who in the group do you think is the least talented?
Wow.
Dude, that's even worse than most
That's
chops.
worse, bro.
I feel like it's Jetty. Because I feel like me and Jetty are like the same. All we do is just look
We
good.
just film each other.
Yeah.
Each other.
That's all we do.
We just film ourselves.
No.
Lift up your shirt.
I don't think so.
Should we just, hey, Riley, should we just lift up our shirt for the camera?
Show your talent for the camera.
Jetty can prove me wrong.
Pop the ult.
Never mind. He is the most talented.
Never mind. Right there.
I thought camping was last episode, but why is there a tent in my pants?
Who in the group do you think is the laziest?
It's always the table scenes. I'm not feeling this.
It could be anything. Because you could be like, you know, like work out all the time, but then lazy on content. You can be good on content, but lazy on working out.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right? I'm gonna say Sebastian, because he be sleeping in way too much. He be sleeping in way too much.
I think I wake up at a pretty reasonable time. I go to sleep like that.
The fuck was that? I ain't capping. No cap in my rap.
I respect that answer. I don't think it's true, but I respect it.
Okay, respect.
But just know, Winter, that I'll remember that.
Okay, I'll kiss you tonight.
Oh, all right, fine.
Who in the group do you think has the least superstar mentality?
Crazy.
You know, I think this is a reason being. It's just because I feel like I've talked to everyone here, but I haven't had to get a sit-down talk. So the person that I think that the least respectfully is Constantine. I haven't had like an actual sit-down talk with you. With Riley, I've sat down. Mark, I literally drive 6 hours over here with. Jetty, I was just at Beyond with. This guy, I just spent like the last 2 weekends with. It's just, you're the one I haven't spoken to, and I don't exactly know what the aspirations are in that situation. It's just because I haven't had a sense of emotional connection with you yet.
Who in the group do you think makes the worst content?
Whoa.
No!
Just fine.
That's crazy.
My mind was like, whoa. Some tea's about to go down right now.
This is a little bit hard for me to answer because, I mean, these guys are pretty new. They're all new, so I don't want to have a high expectation. So it's a little bit hard for me to judge this. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I haven't really like looked at everyone's stuff super in depth. I really like everyone's content though. Like Mark posted a cool singing video the other day. I love your Twitch streams. I was on there. I sent you 5. You liar! All right.
Liar, bro. That light turned red. Hey, we got some cappers in the group, bro.
All right. No, I actually thought it was good. I was gonna help you write the chorus. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this respectfully. I think it's Riley because I want to see like more of your personality in your videos. You know, I feel like I haven't seen much of that. And now, don't get me wrong. You have a great body, of course. I think everyone knows that. But yeah, I think your personality and your character is something a lot of people would fall in love with. So I think you should show that more.
Riley, just pop your ult on this.
Show him your talent, bro. He needs to not pop it. He needs to not pop the ult.
Who in the group do you think is the most selfish?
Wow.
Damn.
Actually, I feel like no one's selfish at all, especially with what's going on in my life right now. I want to stick to that answer just because my own personal, what I'm going through. Everyone had my back, everyone's like checking up on me, and it honestly, it meant a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a lot of, oh my God, shit. I didn't have a lot of people to support me by my side back then, but just meeting all these like people definitely meant so much. No one's selfish. Like, yeah, no one's selfish.
Who in the group do you think has the worst
Come on,
fashion?
really? I get it. We do it this part two?
Can I just say, when it comes to fashion, like fashion is gonna look different and mean something different person to person to person. Like the most casual looking person wearing like, I don't know, leisure clothing. They're not always wearing name brands or layers on layers of shirts and jewelry and having their hair all done. Sometimes they end up looking the best person in the room because they just fucking look good. I live in Toronto, okay? I'm surrounded by people of many different cultures. I mean, Toronto is the #1 most multicultural city in the world and has been for many years now. But with that said, I am constantly seeing different people who all look and dress differently on a day-to-day basis. And some people dress down and they look way better than anybody dressed up because they look fucking good. They're attractive. It's like, I don't even care. I don't even care what you're wearing. Wear less, as a matter of fact. But these questions are great, I gotta say.
Has the worst
Come on,
fashion?
are we real? Be honest, bro, I get it. We do it this part two?
Who do I think has the worst fashion? I feel like everyone's very fashionable. I might have to speak to my PR team first. Wait. Wait, whoa. That was the PR team right there. Okay. Yo. You know, if I were to pick just one person. It's okay. Is that you? Sayat. Wait, I'm not even finished with my sentence.
No, you're right.
I appreciate you. But I do think that no, wait, whoa. We kind of have the same level of fashion. And I think because we have the worst fashion in the group.
I'll keep that, thank you.
I love you, but like, Saya, before we were even to get a film, he walked in with just some jeans and a tank top. No shade to Jetty though.
Your boy upgraded, that wasn't me. Sorry, Sayat.
Okay.
Much love.
I like his shirt. I like Sayat's shirt. I like what he's wearing. I don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, he wasn't saying that he was wearing that. He wore a tank top. But yeah,
Bro, much love. Even though
Much love. You just roasted both y'all asses. What are you talking about? Much love.
No, on some real shit, if y'all were filming earlier, I pulled up in a black tank top while I saw everybody else fit it up, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta lock in. And I can't even lock in.
Who in the group do you think has the worst physique?
oh.
Wait, can I just say it myself? I'd have to say it myself. I literally have a streamer body. I don't go outside. I dance, maybe, that's about it. Everybody else here actually lives. Like high key, all of y'all live, or like y'all are like, I've seen more shirtless men here than I can count. Honest answer, I think I have the worst physique.
You've seen me more than shirtless.
Oh yeah.
What's going on in your guys' rooms at night? What y'all got going on in there?
Hey, I'll tell you that.
Don't understand.
What are you talking about? You were in the tent with me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, see, no lies were detected.
Who in the group?
Like I said previously, like everyone's body is different. It's gonna look different, whether you're bulking up or you're really slim. Like if you love it for yourself, then you love it for yourself. I work out a lot, but personally, I don't like looking like the Hulk or Thor. It's not a look that I want to achieve, and I can gain muscle really fucking quickly. And believe it or not, I hate it. People think I'm crazy. I hate it. I want to be able to still be agile and not so stiff. I want to look good in a t-shirt. I want to look good out of a t-shirt. But I think like the slimmer, more athletic looking body has always been what I want to achieve, but also what I prefer other people looking like. You know, we all have preferences, you know what I mean? And you might hear me right now and think I am absolutely insane. You know, because most guys just want to get big. And it's like, I don't care about that. And that's no knock on anybody in this group that looks ripped. I mean, I've seen Riley's posts on social media, on Instagram. He looks phenomenal. Jetty, phenomenal. Winter, phenomenal. So it has nothing to do with me not liking it on other people, but in my own skin, I would rather weigh less than more. It sounds crazy, but
You're in the tent with me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, see, no,
that's
no lies
me.
were detected.
And I hope Gilbert feels the same way. I hope that Gilbert, I know he answered the way he did, but I don't want him to ever feel like ashamed of how he looks, because how he looks is perfect for who he is and where he is in his life right now. If he wants to change it, he can change. He has more than enough resources to pull from if he wants to change it. But maybe one of the reasons why he's so good at dancing is because he's not so hulkish, right?
Lies were detected.
Who in the group do you think has the worst hairstyle?
Remember I got a haircut recently?
No, your haircut's fire.
Honestly, this is really hard.
Everyone has the same haircut, bro.
Yeah, it's like the same
cut, different fonts. Same cut, different
Yes,
shit.
Like, I don't want to say myself, but like I don't have. He has a lot of texture. His just like facial thirds are good. Winter's like the mager version of me. Low key Gilbert. I think Gilbert has it.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Glaze at you. It roasts his ass.
Let me explain.
Turn red!
No,
It's not changing!
last week, whenever he got the perm, it looked beautiful. But as your hair grows out, it's been a week now, and I don't think he did a touch up.
You're sleeping in a different bed tonight.
Who in the group do you think is the least athletic?
Off.
No, but you can dance.
Dancing is hard.
Yeah, dancing is a form of athleticism. Yes, it fucking is.
Very hard.
Like, that's athletic as fuck. I
You're
can't.
using your entire body to move, bro. You know, and it's, I think, unfair for people to be like, you're not really an athlete because you don't play basketball or you don't play soccer or you don't play hockey or nya. And it's like, well, a lot of those people that play basketball, that play hockey, that play soccer, that play baseball, they can't dance. So what's their excuse?
Dance? Like, are we talking about like athletic as in being strong or like actually being athletic, like being scrappy?
Whatever you want to take it as.
No, I'm gonna make it just easy. It's okay, man. You remember that time we were playing basketball?
What happened?
Yo.
What happened when you played basketball?
He lasted like 10 minutes and then had to sit down. What?
Aha! The truth reveals itself.
He's actually the most athletic.
Actually, yo, I was.
Who in the group do you think has the least potential?
Damn.
Oh my goodness. Everyone gets like hairstyle questions. This one actually matters. All right, I'm gonna pull out a bit of a PR thing real quick first to preface, but I do got an answer. I do think that everyone has potential in their own way. I mean, look at this group here. There's a lot of competition and there's a lot of great skills and talent as well. Just to go straight to it, I would have to say you, Mark.
Is there any reason why?
I have to say this because although I do like your content and the style of it and the work you put in it, I think that's where this show is going. You know, I would like to see more content and maybe adaptive content to the rest of the group.
Okay. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna prove you wrong. For someone who my entire life I felt like I've been overlooked. Anytime that someone has said something like that to me, I just had this fire that just gets lit up inside of me to where I'm like, okay. And to everyone at home watching, I'm not gonna let you guys down.
Why do they gotta do my boy Mark? Let my boy Mark live. He has more potential than the Moy brothers. Yeah, Seven, all of you heard me. Me and Mark, we taking over this shit.
And I want him to keep on pushing himself and to feel motivated. Mark, I hope when you're watching this, you don't take what I said too personal. I just want you to actually win this. I want you to go ahead. I know you've been a little shy, but now's your time to shine.
Who in the group do you want to win and who do you
Never
not?
mind, y'all can start on that side. I would want Syed to win because I know him, like we were able to have like deep talks and he really want this. I know you guys all want it, but he expressed like winning the most. Who do I not want to win? I think he'll win anyway. Not saying I don't want him to win. Winter, Let me explain.
This guy put a target on my head. I'm mid-tier, bro. I'm mid-tier.
Let me explain. It's because he's too OP, bro. Y'all gotta nerf him. He's too OP.
Well, thanks, bro.
I like to go next. Person that I would want to win the show would be Mark.
I don't know if that's truthful. Is that true?
No, that's truthful because growing up, I had people tell me that I didn't have what it takes, and that's what drove me to push through anything. Although the last answer was honest as well, I would like you to prove me wrong.
Coming into the show, I feel like everyone came off with crazy energy, and I was caught off guard, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna need to fit in, but I was like, you know what? I could just be myself.
So my next answer of who I want to win is based off of sacrifice. Being in the entertainment industry since I was pretty much very, very little, I understand how much sacrifice I had to make in order to be in a position where I'm in. I moved out of my house when I was 16 years old, away from my family. I wasn't able to have a lot of the normal life type of things that a lot of people were able to experience in a good way. And I would say, from what I know, and I haven't gotten a chance to really have this conversation with everyone, but I would say Jetty has made the largest sacrifice. I can see it for being on the show right now, and I value that a lot. So I would say I would want you to win.
Yeah, so I'll do the easy one. Who do you want to win? The Muay Thai boys.
Sorry, guys.
But to go ahead and to talk about who do you want to win, I'm a very firm believer that hard work pays off. So with this, especially, as biased as it may sound, sitting in the car was hella long, I think Mark and Lynn, either or, should win just because you guys have been in this. You guys have been in a while. It's you guys should get your break in a sense. Finally take the next step in order for you guys to go ahead and have a fresh start, because you mentioned about how many mistakes you guys have made, what you guys have gone through, especially with other groups. Also on top of that, with all the bullshit you had to deal with during school, the anxiety, everything like that. You two have a reward in a sense, just because you guys have been working so hard.
Thank you, bro. And Patrick is definitely one of the guys I feel really comfortable with. We click, the humor is there. He's degenerate as fuck. I still wasn't expecting it, you know what I mean? And I won't lie, there have been years I've thought about quitting, is this worth it? I'm stressed out so much over just trying to make ends meet. Sometimes there's months or even years, the whole year where there's not a lot of opportunities, or I feel very I have a lot of self-esteem issues, so it's hard for me to put myself out there. So the fact that somebody I just met, within a month is telling me that bro, it's your time, you deserve it, that means a lot. Sorry. Oh my God, I can't cry on command, so this is real. I come from a family and an environment where a lot of people doubt me. A lot of people tell me that I'm not cut out for this. I'm not funny enough. I'm not good looking enough. I'm not interesting enough. And maybe they're right, but I've always told myself at the end of the day that I've been given a chance to pursue this. If I don't put my all in it, then I'll be fucking damned. It's a waste. You deserve it. It really acknowledges how much I've really been putting into this. It's people like Patrick that made me feel every part of the journey was worth it just to get to here. Yeah, that meant a lot to me.
You know what, I'm gonna give a less PR trained answer. I'm gonna be completely honest. I spent a lot of time with Prince recently, and I understood that both as immigrants, we've been through a lot of stuff that is very relatable to each other. And I know Sebastian was talking about sacrifice, but I think the one person who's sacrificed a lot of his life to try to become successful is Prince, so I would want him to win for sure. And the person I don't want to win, it's two people. I think it's the Moy Boys. I'll be completely honest.
I get it. Everyone's we don't want the Moy brothers to win. And to be honest, that's completely fair.
Completely honest. Just in general, these guys 100x anything we've created. And so by any means necessary, I really want people like Prince to be the type of people that win the show.
I'd say for the people I don't want to win, also the Moy Boys. For who I do want to win, just because I think I resonate with them from what they're trying to create, is Riley. Because I know he wants to invest it back into himself, going outside of the normal route of going to school and all of that stuff, and instead trying to shoot for your dreams and go for a business. And also because he's doing fashion design along with me, really resonates. So I'd say Riley is my choice. And I also think he's gonna win, so I also think I'm gonna be right.
Over the past few weeks, I've gotten to get pretty close with you guys. When I was stepping in here, I'd never met pretty much any of you guys. And everyone was so welcoming. Everyone was so uplifting. And that's a type of friendship in a group that's so important. So no matter who gets eliminated tonight, I want to say that please do not let that be something that's going to stop your determination. You guys all have insane amount of potential to become something amazing, even greater than Oliver or I, please, please know that for the rest of your life, whether it's on a show or whether it's outside the show. You guys all have what it takes, and I see that.
W.
Yeah, boy. We got hella emotional.
Not a single red. Not a single red.
A lot of the questions were meant to make us slip up or meant to make us look bad. Hey, how can I be honest in a way that like doesn't make me sound like bullshit?
I almost forgot that there was even an elimination. Holy shit.
The final vote that determines who will be eliminated and sent home.
Damn.
In the trainee vote, each candidate writes down the name of the person they choose to eliminate. In just 4 weeks, these trainees have faced relentless challenges. Temptation, impossible choices between career and love.
I've been putting my career on the back burner. I just feel like...
And team trials that uncovered true leaders and selfless sacrifice.
Everyone that came into this show is here for a reason. They want to win. They want to be able to prove themselves. Having all of us like actually pick someone, one of our brothers, to leave is cruel.
Damn, someone's hella about to go home, and I feel really bad.
I could be anxious or feel bad about it, but I already made the choice I did, and I think whatever consequence, I made the choice that I did, and I'll stand to it.
I'm nervous, I'm shaking, my heart is beating so fast. I don't want to do this. I knew what I was getting myself into from the show. We all knew this was gonna happen, but man, this is hard right now.
The hardest part of this whole entire thing, voting someone out. Damn, bro. This is hard, dude. My heart is pounding. I'm sad. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel bad. Somebody go home.
Ain't gonna be me though. Realistically, I hope everyone can stay, but nobody can.
I'm voting for him because I don't think anyone else will, so he should be fine.
Oh.
Sorry, but not sorry. Just the way of the biz.
I'll miss you.
You're not leaving me today.
I won't let you get voted out. I won't let that happen.
The calm before the storm.
It's Jason Lee.
No way, like.
Oh my God.
What the?
I was like, holy sh.
The GOAT comes back from the dead. Hey, Jason's back, baby. Hey, that's my boy. That's my boy.
I swear that boy was looking crazy with the sunglasses all black with the headly.
Man, what is this dude Jason doing back on the TV show?
I don't know, it was good to see Jason. I was obviously sad to see him go the first time, and it was good to see him back.
I thought we eliminated him. Dude, I missed him so much.
I was not expecting to see you. And why do you look like a superstar right now?
He never lies! He never lies! All right, y'all, this is a very important moment. Since I'm off the show, you know, I want to be the most unbiased, announcing the person that unfortunately needs to leave today. I haven't seen it. It's my first time seeing it too. I'm so nervous. Like, I'm actually more nervous than you guys. All right.
Stop, don't do it. Oh, Lord. Don't do it.
Dude, I'm shaking, bro, I'm shaking. Damn. All right, I'm sorry, but damn. Sorry, but damn. Unexpected, but I'm sorry, but you're eliminated.
You can't do that. you can't do that. No. Fuck. Fuck, man. I gotta wait another week. Oh, we all gotta wait another week. That's not fair. Someone's leaving, and I have no idea who it is. But based off everything I got from the roundtable discussion, it seems like I think the Moy brothers have the biggest target on their back. So it may be one of them, which would be crazy, fucking insane should that actually happen. I don't know, but we have to wait another week to find out. Not cool, guys. Not fucking cool, guys. Wow, this was the longest episode yet, and even longer with my commentary. But guys, let me know what you thought of episode 4 of NSB's The Trainee. Who do you personally think is going to be eliminated? And what did you think of the questions that they got? 4 episodes in, this is probably my favorite episode thus far. I've liked all the episodes, but to compare the others, this is probably my favorite one so far. I thought they went really deep with the questions and dealt with like real world experiences that they're going to have to deal with. And they're going to have to deal with it, or maybe they have dealt with it, whether they're in a group or not. That's the industry, that's the world, that's the name of the game, as they say. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for spending all this time with me as we check out episode 4 of The Trainee. Let me know what you thought of what went down here, what you thought of my own personal thoughts as well. I'm open to any type of discussion or criticism. I don't care. I'm an open book, baby. We'll talk about it all if you want to talk about it all. So. But that's it. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the very next episode, episode 5 next week. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll speak again real soon. Peace.